All right, everyone. So Jerry the King Lawler does not think John Cena should retire. This is what he told Bill Apter of Sportskeeda. I don't think anybody should ever retire. There's too many things that you can do without ever using the word retire. I use that when I hear about somebody retiring. I look for them to die pretty soon. I would never say that he's going to retire. Um, so look, it's interesting because it's funny that he brings this up because anytime in wrestling you hear retirement, 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 especially someone that's John Cena's age, you don't really believe it. I'm kind of forcing myself to believe it, just so this retirement tour can be viewed in the best way possible, right? Because I love this whole retirement tour, the farewell tour. I think it's going to be great. And I want to feel like every match is going to be okay. This is, we're getting everything we're told about this. And I think at this moment, it's 100% true, right? John Cena is legitimately retiring from wrestling after this is done. But I just think that, even after this, I just think he's going to come back at some point. How many times has this happened where, wrestlers have retired, they come back, retire, come back, and I think John Cena is going to be the same. And I think what Jerry Lawler says is basically the truth, right? I'm just going to read one quote again. There's too many things that you could do without ever using the word retire. And the point I think he's getting at there is just, you know, how do you know? John Cena is only 47 years old, and it's certainly pretty old in terms of wrestling, right? It's certainly, he's not in his prime wrestling wise, but he's also not to the point where he can't put on a match any longer. That's also entirely true. So that's a big deal, and I think we are going to see him again. I do think if years go by and he's, maybe his kind of the movies he's doing, those are a little, maybe his schedule gets a little lighter and all of that stuff. I don't think he's going to come back and say, I'm never going to return to the ring again. I think, could I see 10 years down the line him actually doing one final match? 110%. But for now, we're getting a retirement tour. And honestly, if it's 5 years, if it's 10 years where he doesn't get in the ring, you can call it a retirement, right? And I think we'll see. So thank you all for watching, and we'll see you next.